am I mad. Boy, am I mad. I'm so mad that I'm going to do the angry video tag, having been tagged by Vidium. The first question is, how many controllers have you broken out of anger? None. I have certainly destroyed a lot of fire buttons on the original Radio Shack color computer. But that was because of intense gameplay, desperately trying not to lose that last life. Not anger because I'd already lost it. So, bearing down on that fire button, plus it being a cheap joystick, meant that those fire buttons didn't hold up very well. Second question is, what are the top 5 games that pissed you off, and they can still be good games? Well, first there's Spy Hunter for the NES. Looks great. Everything's great except that the controls on it aren't very good. It makes it real difficult to play. Harder than a lot of other versions of the game. It's just, a good game with bad controls or bad playability for one thing or another. That really pisses me off. So, then there's 2 Tom Mix games that I got. The one I showed you, Sailor Man, I couldn't get it to work on disc, and I had to go with tape instead. And the other one is Qix, a clone of Qix, only it's spelled Q-I-C-K-S instead of Q-I-X. And it's I've got it on disc, then it ran fine on my old system, but it won't load on my new disc drive. And both things are because of their very heavy and very poorly written copy protection. That really pisses me off. If a company puts copy protection in, I can live with that. But they have to absolutely make sure that they aren't dumping on the honest customers. And Tom Mix dumped on the honest customers, so that pisses me off. And then I can't come up with 5, which is really pissing me off, but I can come up with 4. Megabug. Not its fault. It's a great game for the color computer, but I was expecting a Pac-Man game and I didn't get it. It's just not Pac-Man, so I was pissed off at what it wasn't, not at what it was. And then the third one is, when do you get pissed off and what pisses you off? Well, like I said, copy protection, especially copy protection that interferes with your playing of the game when you're an honest customer. The thing about copy protection is it never stops the thief. A determined thief is always going to break copy protection. It's the honest customers that suffer with copy protection. Bad play. A game that should be good, that has everything in it, but the controls are bad, or some aspect of it just ruins it. That really pisses me off. And I don't run into it so much because I don't play newer games. But the other thing that would piss me off if I ran into it more is games that aren't really finished, that are buggy, that you have to get a bunch of patches to them, that the company doesn't finish them, they put them out and worry about letting you beta test them after they're out, and then you got to download a bunch of patches. That would certainly piss me off. And so this here is all I can think of for my angry gamer tag. And I'm so angry that I'm not going to tag anybody. But if you want to respond, well then I reckon you can.